Hey, Griffin. Daphne.
Oh,
Yes, hello. How are you?
Good to see you. We were just talking about you and your amazing ability to switch from one character to the other, to the other, to the other.
Don't you're saying that now. You're flattering me.
It's amazing.
Well, jeepers, thank you so very much for saying so.
No, we met last year when I was doing the Ever Scooby interview. And how has your role differed in any way from the regular character that you play in this one? Because you're dealing with Bobby Flay and with food and...
Well, Daphne's pretty solidly Daphne in this one. I have to say, over the years that I've been playing Daphne, I think she's gotten more and more progressively sarcastic because just a little bit of gray has seeped in there. But she started a little more innocent than I've played her. But it's been 20 years of me, putting myself into it. But and then there have been so many other, like when she kind of was like kind of wacky in the Be Cool Scooby-Doo with the beard and the puppet, and I Love Mr. Incorporated. She was a little more irreverent and kind of sassy in that one, like kind of jealous of Freddie with the girls, and I don't know. She's definitely ridden the roller coaster.
She has.
Yeah.
So how exciting was it to do the Gourmet Ghost? What was this like?
I can't believe it's taken this long for there to be a celebrity chef Scooby thing because they eat. That's all they want to do. So, and I'm a huge fan of celebrity chefs. Like I watch The Chef's Table and like all those, Food Network stuff. I got to be on Cupcake Wars and I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Yeah, we did a Scooby Cupcake Wars.
Oh, that's awesome.
You've got to look it up online because I look really good because you can only see me from here. I ate so many of those cupcakes. I didn't realize we were supposed to like time it out, like a little bite, to taste it. I was like,
Right.
I was like, they were really small, and then Kate Lucucci was with me, she's like just little teeny little, and she's just like, and then I was like, oh, I don't have any more cupcakes left because they're like, we need to shoot the plate, and so they're like, can we just put Kate's cupcakes in front of Grace so it seems like, and I'm like, oh my God, I need like stunt cupcakes. This is so sad. But it was great. It was great. It was great doing that because I love Food Network. In Vegas, I love Vegas, but I love it just as much for the celebrity chef restaurants as I do for like the little slot machine stuff. So, yeah.
Did you get to work directly with them in person? No.
And I was like so excited I was going to get to meet Bobby Flay this week, and my son almost came too because he's a big Food Network fan too. He's only 11, but he loves those cooking shows. And he was like, I might actually come to Comic-Con because he was done with Comic-Con because he was like, oh, it's like hot and sweaty. You can't walk anywhere. And he just hated it. I know, to be 11 and already over it.
Oh my God.
He goes to the little local cons with me, which are so much more, it's very airy and there's like a nice dressing room and it's much more chill. And he interviews people for his YouTube channel and whatever. But this one he never wanted to go to again. But he almost came because he thought he was going to be able to meet Bobby Flay. But I called him. I was like,
I was very excited too.
Yeah.
And I was so sad.
I know. I love his Mesa restaurant in Vegas too. It's very good Tex-Mex. My grandma is Mexican from Texas, so I grew up on all those things like migas and all that stuff. So.
Mole.
Yes.
Sorry, we discovered a new restaurant in San Diego that does authentic mole from Mexico City, and it's incredible.
Oh my goodness.
57 ingredients, I think, is what they put in it.
Chocolate being the most important.
Of course.
I like the green mole too.
I love, and the red mole. And they have a white mole too with pecan.
I've never tried that.
I know, it's crazy. And then when you come in,
this is a very appropriate conversation.
it is.
right. I'm so
I get
down.
way too excited about food. I'm like, oh, let's talk about food.
My friend who's a really good cook, every time she makes like a really naughty recipe, she's like, have you had vanilla? And I'm like, I don't know. And then she's like, okay, you take. And I'm like, oh, if you're starting with you take, it's like, it's gonna be good. You take a stick of butter.
Everything's better with a stick of butter.
I know.
Do you cook?
I do, but I was saying that I make chicken and dumplings, and I make some Mexican dishes, and but it's mostly like 50s, 60s. I love casseroles and crock pot stuff.
You
It's
do
so
the
easy.
Jello mold thing.
I can do that. It's
You can?
green salad. I put it's cottage cheese, a canned pineapple, and green Jello, and it's very delicious. It's delicious. It's like, would you like a green salad? And my LA on-camera girlfriends are like, sure, I'll have a green salad. And then I kind of went, I'm gluten-free. It's like, there's no gluten. Eat it.
It's just sugar.
You can't hide behind your food allergies.
That's funny.
What would you want Bobby to cook for you, or Giada to cook for you?
Oh my goodness. Well, Giada, I love like a really amazing marinara, and I love burrata, like maybe like a burrata salad, like with maybe some like nectarines or something seasonal. She's so good with those. And then Bobby, I might have him make me migas, make me like a traditional Tex-Mex, even though I know that's not like his main thing. But yeah, that would be good. That would make me a nice migas. I can make migas casserole, which is really, I can turn anything into a casserole.
Casseroles can be pretty amazing.
Yes.
And they're so easy too. It's just done.
Yeah, I fry up that you tear up the corn tortilla and fry it up, and then you lay it on the very bottom, and then you put cheese, and then you do egg, and then more tortilla that's torn up that's been fried a little bit, and then more cheese, and then I put then you serve it with verde sauce, and it's really good. Cheese. People who don't eat cheese.
I don't understand that.
Why don't you just kill
They're
me now?
not human, you know.
I'm not living.
That's lactose intolerance.
Yeah, I know. Because my friend's like, trust me, you do not want me to eat cheese.
Oh, I
It's
still
like
do.
here, have lactate.
Exactly. Yes, it's a lifesaver.
I do a cheese party every year because I'm a cheese feed, and we have a table for like the non-dairy weird cheese things.
Yeah.
But they're not cheese. I'm sorry. You can't do cheese with no dairy.
and stuff. I know.
It's and it's a friend tried sneaking one in because he was trying to prove a point. He didn't. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, he wanted to see. Yeah, I love Cotswold cheese. I love Cotswold cheese, and I love it. There's also at Trader Joe's. There's a cheese called Unexpected Cheddar, and it's delicious. It tastes kind of like Toscano a little bit, but mixed with like a really sharp white cheddar, and it is. And I always do the same joke every time because it's called Unexpected Cheddar. So I always take a bite and go, that was unexpected. It's just.
Have you ever tried the truffle cheese at Trader Joe's?
Yes. I can make a grilled cheese with that.
I never
So
know.
good. Yes, I've done
Well,
that.
he's the cook. He's my husband. So, Court, get
If
on
you
it.
do the unexpected makes a great grilled cheese sandwich too, and I put a little bit of fig jam in it, so it's like a really, really super sharp white cheddar with the fig jam and on a sourdough. It's very good.
Starting.
Bobby, where are you?
Right?
It's definitely the movie for foodies.
Yes, I love it. Yeah, that's how I find restaurants when I go to a new town. I just go to Yelp and punch in foodie, and
And it comes up.
Yeah.
I love Yelp.
Yes, me too. I try not to do bad Yelp reviews unless someone's just terrible. But I just won't review it all. But if something's good, I definitely.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Have you tried any places in San Diego that you're like, you gotta go here?
Oh gosh. Well, I always go to. It's kind of pedestrian, but it's the Water Grill is really good. Like just for nice, like have you been?
Yeah, we've been once.
They're making one in Vegas. They're making the Spago that was in Caesar's Palace into a Water Grill.
For real?
Yeah, and I was kind of
The
sad because I
Spago was
really
good.
love their marinara.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. But
It wasn't too sweet.
yeah,
I hate sweet
I don't
marinara.
like sweet marinara either. But I liked it. Seersucker is pretty good.
Seersucker's delicious.
Yes. Gosh, what did we play? It's because it's so hard at a con that you're just like, it's like you're just going, where is there no line? I just want to eat now. I do like leave town to go eat places a lot too. There's also a place across from the Pendry that makes really good breakfast type things. It's sort of like a Mediterranean mixture. I can't remember what the name of it is, but anyway. But man, there's plenty of good stuff to eat.
Well, if you ever come down to San Diego just to enjoy it,
Yes.
and you want to know good restaurants,
Yes.
contact me.
Little Italy has some really
Yes,
good stuff
Little
too.
Italy has amazing
Where do you
places.
go in Little Italy?
There's a few different ones. Believe it or not, Mona Lisa
Okay.
is really good. You walk in and it's so not fancy, but it's good home grandmother Italian food.
Oh, good.
And the plate comes out and they just give you bread on top of pasta. It's carb fest.
Yes.
But the marinara is on point.
Oh,
And they make an amazing caprese too.
Oh, I love caprese. I love that. And I just came back from Paris, and so I was like, and I ate and ate and ate. I had chocolate croissant every morning, just like, and foie gras, and just like, and I was like, I'm gonna do Comic-Con in like 4 days. I can't eat until then. But it's almost over, so yeah, I've been very good for 4 days.
So I had a question about Daphne over the years. When we look at the Me Too movement and we look at how feminism has expanded and changed over the years. Do you feel the writers are bringing that into the character, and then are you able to bring it in yourself if the writers are not, and do you want to?
They do a great job of doing that. I felt like Daphne's become way more than just the the fashionable arm piece.
Right.
She's and not the bait all the time anymore.
Yeah.
And she's really standing up to Freddie and like really being her own person and kind of making fun of him a lot. But there have been times where the writers have, and I was like, well, maybe we could change it. And they're always like, oh my God, of course. But it's hard to catch up. Sometimes I say things where I'm like, oh wait, that's terrible. Don't say that. It's just,
I do that.
or oh my gosh, I just got interviewed for something where they were saying, how do they make the cartoon? And I was like, well, first the creator does this, and then he, puts his, and they're like, can we change it to like they put their? And I'm like, of course we can. Oh my gosh, I feel so awful. But then again, I only know like 2 female show creators, so and that's sad.
Yeah.
More and more. Actually, like in this last 2 years, it's exploded. But even exploding is knowing too. You're a Nipsey. But also. So Daphne's come into her own, but also I got to play the redhead. Speaking of redheads, I got to play the redheaded pirate, the pirate wench who is no longer being sold into slavery on the Pirates of the Caribbean. So I'm the voice of Red.
You are?
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I did
She
not
talks like
know
this. She's
that.
got kind of a pirate voice. They want the rum, don't they, boys? Yo ho ho.
Anyway, and so I'm like, my grandchildren, or great grandchildren maybe, they keep those around for a long time, are going to go on that ride and go, that was my great grandmother. Oh my God, I just couldn't believe it.
That is
And-
so
but
cool.
the amazing thing is, I have an 11-year-old son, and he's like super social justice warrior, and he's always correcting me on things, and I'm like, yes, of course. I was like, yes, I'm sorry, I'm older. You have to give me a minute to, But when we were on we had just gone to Portland to do a convention, and we went to the Shanghai tunnels where they have like a lot of human trafficking stories, and he learned all about human trafficking. He was like, oh my God, that's horrible. And the Shanghai tunnels, I don't know if you know, but like they would like kidnap people that if people got too drunk, like men in bars, they would like open up a trapdoor, they would fall through and land on a mattress, and they would keep them prisoner down there to sell to ship captains, and they would have to work their way off. They would go to Shanghai and work their way, for free, and they would say, if you don't, if you're good, we'll drop you back off in Portland when we're done, but you have to work for us for a year for free.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
Gosh, it's fascinating. They had this big pit full of old 1800s all the way to it went on until like the 1930s. Boots, they would take their shoes off and then they would crush glass and put it all around, and so if they tried to escape, there would be footprints, that they would have to find. It was like, I was thinking, is this okay for a 10-year-old boy? But he was very like intrigued by it. So we're on Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
And he sees it. He's like, is that human trafficking? Like, what's going on with the ladies? Are they being sold? The ladies? And I'm like, yeah, kind of. He was like, you can't do that. It's Disneyland. They've got to fix that. And so I said, well, yeah. I said, but people get really cranky, when you change the Disneyland stuff. And he goes, if we can change it to put Johnny Depp on the ride, then we can take out the human trafficking. I was like, oh my gosh, he's so
I love your kid already.
and then a couple years later, I got that partner. I was like, Tex, I'm part of the solution. I get to be part of fixing it. And he was so happy. So I can't wait to go on it.
wonderful.
Yeah. So got to play a lot of good redheads. Daphne. Yeah. Vicky from the family. And we're supposed to be talking about Scooby right now, so he's gonna whip me.
I'm going to send you over to the room.
Okay. Oh, that's the code for being in trouble. Sent to the room.
Thank you.